So we're gonna see if we can actually finish one of these to a point. Like, I mean, the large ones are nowhere near even being glued down, but we figure we might as well finish one of the small ones and get at least the fiber optics inside it and the cellophane on the back of it. So we're thinking hot glue is probably the best way to do this because it'll dry really fast. And then we're going to spray glue on top of it once we get them all down. So we're gonna get the light in these wings if it's the last thing we do. Might be the last thing we do.
So if you don't hear a broadcast from us tomorrow, you'll know this didn't work.
Here.
Something went horribly wrong.
Something went horribly wrong. Because what we're going to do is once the fiber optics are down, the idea will then be to put cellophane on top, spray glue it. Too cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
The cellophane on top, and then hope for the best.
Yeah.
But if you go to, see, where did I put up that article? I think I put it on our Facebook page. I know it's on our new webpage, carhunger.com, but there was an article written about us back in Toronto, and it basically, you know, what is it, sci-fi couple turns hobby to career or something like that?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, and technically we've been working on stuff at a shop, yet here we are still working on this stuff. Oh, eat? Oh, neat. No.
We already ate.
We already ate, yeah, thanks. Oh, my eyes are so damn sensitive. Dad! So do they all look like they're nicked enough? Oh yeah. Alright, so these go down now.
There we go.
Yay, fiber optics! Yeah, fiber optics are fabulous. They can get light from one point to the other, and you know, I've seen people do little starscapes with them, and we use them on Stargate for the gate to do the gate
Constellations.
constellations. Yeah. So, oh, that'll shut you up.
Almost see them on camera.
Almost see it. It's your extended mustache. Oh no! Witty?
All right.
He'd like to think so.
I'm gonna hold it there until it cools off.
He just nicked the end.
Just yeah, that's the other thing too. You have to be really careful with using heater of the fiber optics, as they will melt and they will deform a little bit.
We hear it all the time, especially when we're down at panel at conventions. People come up to us and say, "We wish we had your talent," or "We wish we had your skill." And it really is just a matter of experimenting, because everyone has weaknesses and strengths. And the more you experiment and the more you take risk, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you actually find out what you're capable of. Never ever say you can't do something. You probably can do something a little weaker than someone else, so you get someone else to help you out, or to work alongside you, or you save up your money. So, you know, for example, you get someone to make the jewelry for an outfit you're doing, but you sew the outfit, right? Because your strength is the outfit, not the jewelry. Just above budget. Yeah. This is an Irish fairy. I gotta practice my Irish accent. Hey.
You got to practice your Irish.
Irish.
Get your Irish up.
Get my Irish. Honey. Not in public. So we're going to tuck them away. When you're tucking them away, we find that just very loosely curling them on themselves and then pulling it through so that they stay together like that. Don't do it tight, because if you do it tight, you create a kink, and if you create a kink, well,
break.
It will break.
And then you're hemorrhaging photons everywhere, and it's a terrible mess.
Oh! I want to hemorrhage photons. Ugh, what an image. Hemorrhaging photons. Sounds like the name of a punk band.
Hemorrhaging photons. That's good on my old British rocker voice again. Alright, it's hemorrhaging photons. Good?
Good. Oh, good. Cool. Using to attach the cellophane and making fairies for Fairy Day in England.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hey. Well, this is a clear plastic. It's like a sign plastic that you can get at most sign shops, and you just pick them up. And then the frames are ABS, and just we did the design on paper, then transferred it down, then cut it out. And then the cellophane itself, we'll put spray glue, really light layer of spray glue. So we'll put the spray glue down, and that's what the cellophane will attach to. And this is only one portion of the wing, so because of the size of the wings, they're going to be huge. Because of the size of the wings, we're doing them in multiple portions. So this upper spine will hopefully support the bottom of the other wing. And the other wing's got a triple spine, up top, like the middle plastic, and then 2 on each side, in order to give the whole wing support. So it's a lot of crossing fingers. But so there's going to be a gap where I'm going to attempt to entertain you.
Do you juggle? 30 years, I've never seen you juggle.
I juggle our life all the time. But, this is the cellophane. And Martin's got to have the spray. He's taking a little longer than I wanted to do. Martin, but we have a trusty blow dryer. But we're going to use spray glue so that we have more to work with, more stickiness, and it'll seal the fiber optics inside. So I'm going to take a moment here. Hello, replay viewers. By all means, ask us any questions on Twitter because replay viewers can't type. Hi, Christina. Still here. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Like that.
And Martin's going to go on the other side of the table. And I'm letting you guide me, Martin, because you're up at the upper corner, which is the part that could get accidentally left out.
Lots of room, we're good.
So we let it down. Nice. Oops. There we go. Blue hearts! Yay, blue heart. Comic-Con. So what we're doing is the cellophane is used to wrapping around gifts and stuff with heat. So Martin's got a heat source. You got the heat, baby. We're going to work out to the ends.
This is a fairy wing for a fairy character that we're putting together that we're going to debut at Emerald City Comic Con. She's based on Irish folklore, the Queen Maeve, Queen of the Fairies. Ah, yes. Don't want to work with our rings on because we'll get like glue and paint and goo and stuff like that in our rings, so we take them off.
Yep. Thank God for glue.
Yep. Let me put my elbow on that.
Let me try that again, shall we?
This is one time where it's okay to have your elbows on the table.
It's always okay to have your elbows on the table.
Okay.
Go
so
for
the
it.
other night we put fiber optics in this wing. We're going to be lighting up the fiber optics. And what we're going to do right now, one of the best things is to make sure that all the fiber optics are in place. So we're going to start by getting all the cellophane stuck down at the base of the wing where the fiber optics come out. Like Vancouver's gotten, once again, a second pounding of snow.
No one's prepared.
Just melted. Yeah, exactly. Been there, done that. We've just melted all the last batch of snow that happened in December. And everything was turning green again. It was getting warm. And then suddenly the weather turned and we got dumped on.
But at least we're inside and definitely warm, twofold, with a blow dryer going right on my hands.
Yep.
When you work with this kind of cellophane too, I will warn people, don't use a paint stripper, the stuff will melt.
Yeah. Blow dryer is a lot more gentle. There's actually a fair amount of color to them already. Like with the cellophane, there will be quite a bit of iridescence to them, so you get those kind of pinks and purples and greens coming through it. And we've got some blue and green, yellow stained glass paint along the edges and along the spines. So, and once the lighting is in there too, you'll have a little bit of sparkling and stuff going on.
And I used to, when I was a kid, actually be able to say I don't speak French in French.
I think you mean translucent and iridescent at the same time, plus the lighting. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yes, it's a little hot. Why do you ask?
It's a little hot. Oh, I don't know. I guess it could be the other way around, and you could be doing the blow dryer, and I could be like singeing all the hair off my knuckles.
A man with absolutely no hair on his knuckles. It's almost wrong in some ways.
A little bit. Okay.
It's not.
That general area.
Hold on.
We'll take fairies seriously. Everyone has a story to tell. Yeah. Well, the folklore in Ireland, even in the UK, is so powerful.
Yes and no.
Somewhere.
Basically, we have in the computer the drawing that created this. I drew it on a piece of paper. Is that piece of paper here?
I don't know, but I could probably pull up the
Pull up the file?
Pull up the file off of.
But I drew it on a large, full-size piece of paper, decided what I wanted it to look like, and then we scanned that into the machine and used that to tell the laser cutter what to cut out of the ABS. As for outfit, I'm waiting to see how much time I have left. I have one outfit that I already made for something else that hasn't been used in a number of years that I'm considering sacrificing for this if we run out of time. Because we are determined to make sure that this goes up on Emerald City Comic Con.
We're creative fabricators, we're actors, performers,
Special skills
performers.
Swing a
We do a
sword,
little bit of
blow
everything.
things up.
Keep at it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've been collectively we've been doing this for 30 years, and we've been
Oh, collectively?
collectively combined 60 years.
60
But
years.
we've been together for 30 years doing this sort of thing.
We haven't killed each other yet. And then we're going to see whether or not the lighting survived.
Are we going to try and fly? No.
Yes.
Yes?
Why not?
Suspension of disbelief. We could put her in a flying harness and pretend that she's actually flying. Fairy wings. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. You do. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right.
Well, I'm glad we can use.
I thought that's what we were here for.
That's what we're here for. To
So you
use and enlighten.
This whole section hasn't been done.
Okay.
So go for it.
And earlier today we started figuring out what the whole back plate assembly
Ooh, that
was
feels good.
going to be to mount it. But considering she took a tumble down the stairs, we're not going to mess with that a little too much tonight. So we'll worry about that in one of the next. couple
We
of
mean cool
broadcasts.
regarding the designing the back, right? Not
Well,
the tumble.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
And this is hot,
Sure.
right down there. This is
Right.
lifting a little.
Right in there. Okay. Yes.
And then a white or purple underneath. But the intention is to make sure that I have like a knotwork design on the back of the skirt. And if we don't run out of time, I want to do a knotwork pattern on the edge of the
Gorgeous.
skirt.
Thank you.
Thank you. Doing the knotwork pattern is really easy. You just use the iron down stuff. You iron it down on cotton, the design down on cotton, and you just sit there with fabric paint and you make your own trim. It really isn't as hard as people make it out to be, and it's really great and easy to do. Don't ever let anything stop you, folks. Never let anything stop you.
Always. Of the iridescence. Yeah, the iridescent cellophane just does amazing things with light play. But one of my favorite things about Fairy Wings when we're out doing events and we have a couple of fairy characters with us is the shadow the Fairy Wings cast. Because you have the solid outline or the solid silhouette of the fairy cast on the ground, and then the wings are these colored little shadows behind her. So it's always very cool.
Yeah, this will actually be the 4th or 5th fairy character. Yes, isn't that great? Well, Summer the Fairy was our first fairy. That's
true.
Years ago. She's only 5.
5'1"? She might actually be watching incognito, so gotta be careful.
Just because if you're on, remind me of your age.
Yeah, the color's amazing.
Yeah. And she did these big, huge wings that are bigger than her, and they were just beautiful.
Sometimes imperfections add to the effect. Well, of course, there's symmetry in nature, but there's always a certain amount of imperfection in nature as well. But it's us.
I'm a fairy queen.
Aye. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Everything will be okay. Mother Nature. Organic. Alright, this last section. Go for it.
Section.
And then the other side will have a slightly different effect to it.
It's just the clear.
Holy moly. Now, oh, thank you. The other side is the clear plastic, so it has a very different look to it. Plastic forward.
Plastic forward. Okay. So this is the first wing that we did. I was going to say this is the second wing. No, this is the first wing that we did. And we've got some aluminum little brackets that we cut at the other shop today, and those are going to become the mounting structure that holds the wing, basically holds the wing together and gives us a solid mount in order to attach the hinges to.
So it's an interesting lifestyle. It's one I've had for many, many years, and Bro came into it.
Bro, she says.
Are these recyclable?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Hi, interesting work to do.
Oh,
thank you. So I'm putting both in recycle.
Both in recycle, yes.
Recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle.
It's supposed supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lot brighter than a lot of the LEDs.
I bruised my
we've been
butt
using.
and you burn
And
your
I burned my
finger?
finger.
This isn't a good way to live
No.
life, honey. Oh, wow.
That's
pretty bright.
fucking intense. Okay. And now I can't see. I have spots. Yeah. So, light them up.
It definitely is more visible on the other side. See, we even got hearts, so there you go. Kind of disappointed, though. Can we get a brighter LED?
Well, we can keep going. What it means, though, is we're going to have to do a much larger LED assembly. Drill through the plastic. And I can't look up at the screen while I'm doing that.
Looks cool. You guys are artistic. Thank you. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Mhm.
Move the board.
Moving the bird.
Oh! So, they're going to move.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to do that on the back. Ooh, they have quite a bit of movement. What are we saying?
I'm saying, ooh, yes.
So we've got a little bit of movement,
But it's not as bad.
but the aluminum is definitely supporting them.
Mm-hmm.